Well, it was somewhere around the police station, so let's let's go find it. I'm just gonna wait for him to run through the entire square. It's gonna take a while. Be patient. There we are. So this is the police station, I believe. Let's just save. There we go. So we can go here. There's a swing. Naruto! Where are you, Naruto?
Its ropes bear some resemblance to hangman's nooses. Makes sense for a town like this.
Nice. So there's plenty of more town to go through, I guess. So there's a path over here, and the path over to the right. So which was the school?
It's a long road that follows the river uphill and into the forest. I'm not going. I don't know where it would take me.
Alright, so that path's no good.
I have no reason to go that way. It's a narrow, shady street that leads somewhere uphill.
I assume that's the school district. Alright, so at least those paths are blocked for now. I assume we'll be able to go there at some point. Fun. I can go over here as well. Let's go over here first.
Ivan Kotar, born in 1159, died in 1218.
Oh, so he died 69 years old?
Ivan Kotar, born in 1159, died in 1218.
Yeah, 41 plus 18. Yeah. Nice. Two doors. I'm gonna assume this one is locked. This looks like the back door. This is the main entrance. Let's check.
It's locked.
Yep. So, front entrance it is. Ah, great. That's why are there so many corpses?
There's a time and place to talk to him. This is not one of them.
I mean, I feel like we gotta talk to him, really. Feels like it's always the perfect time in this accursed place.
It's an embalmed priest, decapitated. His head is laying on a golden plate.
The Vatican declared him a traitor, an ally of the evil forces. Can you imagine that?
I mean, I suppose I can.
Father Henri?
Henri Istrator, and you are?
Benedict.
A fellow man of the cloth, certainly.
What gave me away?
Your aura. And of course, the tiny crosses on your sleeves.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
You were saying your name?
Benedict Dochnani.
Ah, Victoria's brother. We finally meet. What can I do for you, Brother Benedict?
Why do you know her name? Okay, plenty of things to talk to you too.
I came here to ask you about Arsen and your dispute with him.
Dispute? I don't want to talk about it. Not before I get comfortable with you. Let's talk about other things for now.
Alright, let's...
You met my sister?
Did I meet her? Who knows? Do I know of her? Yes, as every person, crow, and rat in this town.
But how do you know we are relatives?
I have infinite power, and am highly respected. When word spreads, it reaches my ears first.
I have a theory of what happened here, but I'd like to know more so that I can solidify it. You know much. Maybe you can help me.
I'm here for you, brother.
So just everybody knows about Victoria now.
What can you tell me about the mayor of Sveti Kotar?
Ranko Merzel, a lurid creature, far worse than his father ever was. Corrupt, full of sin, and unscrupulous. Gullible as well. He never saw his death.
Tell me how you really
even
feel.
though he knew he was chased by it. I was called to bless his soul before the funeral. Not going to. The very thought of it sickens me.
Who was Ranko's father?
Fran Merzel. He and our former priest, Yakov, founded Marov Asylum.
I welcomed the decision, but not anymore. Things changed quickly, and the asylum mutated into the same thing it originally tried to uproot.
And what would that be?
Marov became an island of terror and death for the Catholic community, instead of being a shield that protects it. It was founded with the goal to heal the unfaithful ones, and more importantly, to identify, catch, and execute the Saborans. Now it's a place where our brothers and sisters go and never return from. Healthy individuals full of faith just vanish. Fran had his share of sins, but he founded Marov with sincere intentions to help
And
the
at some point that changed.
Little did he know at the time the evil seeds he had planted.
Ranko was chased by death?
Nermin, his brother, the worst of the Merzel family, worst of all men,
You really don't have a high opinion on
incarnation
these
of
people, do you?
Although coming from a Catholic family, from the day of his birth it was clear there was something dreadfully wrong with him. I don't know him well, nobody does. But everyone knows about his deeds.
Chief Noren said he is a moon ghoul.
True, he is a Saboran. Some say even the current leader of their cult. He was once incarcerated in the asylum, but managed to escape. No one can find him anymore. I guess there is not enough will. It's not about the will to find Nermin. He's just a tiny shadow in a starless sky. People in this town dread things they cannot see or feel. The unknowable. They fear it because it is everywhere God is not.
You're talking about the moon ghouls now, right?
That is just a name for the weak. Call them by their true name, the Saborans. The Saborans are not unknowable. They are an ancient tribe that glorifies death, diseases, and pain. Cannibals who cultivate morbid rituals as part of their religion. Sekvra.
Sekvra? I've heard that name before, somewhere.
Have we?
You heard it because there was a book of the same name, the original copy of which was lost in the 15th century.
Yes, it all happened during the Valais witch trials.
Dark times fell upon that place because of the book. It vanished with its author, a witch by the name of Jadwiga Mazrak. You can see the Saborans are not a complete mystery. Things we cannot possibly understand are, my brother, the forces and entities this tribe worships. Only madness and death await those who manage to understand. It is what happened to Ivan Kotar, after all. Let's leave this subject. I cannot possibly recount
So
centuries
Sveti
of
Kotar got
history
involved with
in
the
a
Saborans.
reasonable
Is that why he was
time
executed?
now.
Did he side with them
Maybe
at some
one
point?
day you'll be able to read the pamphlet I've written on them. Maybe.
So yeah, at least now we're getting more of an explanation what these Saborans are. Although they still sound very unnatural. I don't think he believes the whole yellow skin, shadow faces part.
Tell me about the asylum's warden.
Hatur. As the head of the asylum, I know he is somehow involved in the conspiracy against the Catholics. I'm the only person in this town who openly criticizes him, the chief, and the mayor. In one way or another, they are all acting against God, and possibly fallen under the influence of the Saborans. What interests you about him?
My sister's husband went missing after visiting him at the lodge.
Nikolai. He was kidnapped. But I feel there is more you want to say.
Victoria met with Hatur last night. They talked, and I still can't understand what happened to her.
So I was right. This sheds new light on the warden and the tribe. Not so
Everybody
much
who
on
speaks with
her.
him just disappears.
The warden is meeting with the Saborans. A boy told me.
What boy?
Anton. He saw them meeting more than once.
Our protege. I knew he had been sneaking out, just couldn't prove it.
He saw Hatur taking Nikolai away to a locality called Klek.
I've never visited that hill, but everyone knows what that place is. The boy could be right.
Oh, the boy was very useful, so, you know, don't punish him. He may have helped solve this entire thing.
You think my sister joined the tribe?
I do, although I don't know how. Have you seen any changes in her lately?
That is a question for her husband. After our father disappeared, I went into monkhood. Since then, I barely see her.
When things start to look bad, some people think it's God's fault. Instead of showing him more love, they turn away from him. They don't realize it is only then, when they decide to forget him, that they start to wither their own souls. Sometimes they don't just wither, but rot. Rot until it is too late to get off the path that leads to hell.
Victoria abandoned God. I can feel it in my heart. She did it. The same happens to our aunt. She abandoned God, turned her faith to strange beliefs, and experienced a dreadful death.
It doesn't matter what you feel and what I believe. You have to find the whole truth.
Yeah, see, this guy's more reasonable than you, Benedict.
Find your sister and the truth that is hiding with her. I would risk going to the stake if I had to choose whether she is guilty or not. This town has many possible sources of evil.
Alright, so yep, this bridge sounds reasonable so far. And Benedict's just immediately was starting to doubt his sister, thinking she's evil. And this guy's like, hey, just, you know, talk to her.
Where should I look for her?
Begin with Klek. You might find her there with your brother-in-law, hopefully still alive.
What other sources of evil?
Everyone, including those who impose the so-called law. Everyone could be evil, even those who claim to be faithful. Keep your eyes open.
How come there's nothing in the official archives? Well, let's ask this first.
How come there's nothing in the Vatican's official archives about Sveti Kotar?
Because of Ivan Kotar. This town has an open dispute with the Vatican because of him. First, they sent emissaries to execute him. Then they denied the authorities to name this town in his honor. We did what was right, named him a patron saint. The Vatican is run by a mass of hypocrites.
It's the Holy See we are talking about here. There's nothing closer to God.
Nothing closer to God? Just because they said so centuries again? How can they ignore what Kotar did here? Maybe they are now aware of their own mistakes from the past, but have done absolutely nothing to mend them.
You cannot question their decisions. It's like questioning the Bible.
Brother, let's agree we don't agree and leave it there. We have other things to worry about right now.
I've never heard of a priest talking about the church in this way. Unacceptable. But this, along with other things I've learned until now, might be enough information for Father Imre.
So our good boy Benedict is choosing to have complete faith in his bosses. I'm not gonna go into my own opinion on religion. the people in charge. So let's ask about Yakov.
A man that goes by the name Yakov Prenger.
Is he the
Was
guy
he
in
a
the
former priest
glass?
of this church?
He preceded me. Why?
I heard he went missing.
True. He was the warden of the asylum before Ranko became mayor.
Ooh.
Then, one night, he just disappeared.
Any ideas what happened to him?
He was kidnapped by the Saborans and became their prey, the usual for this town. The new warden got him imprisoned because he knew too much? Or maybe that poor blind lady killed him because he couldn't love her the way she loved him. It's a mystery.
Was he a good warden?
Better than Hatur? Yes. Good? No. He was too soft and hesitant. We could have done so much more regarding the war against the Saborans.
Just everybody's doing the wrong things according to this guy. Nobody's doing a good job.
Seems to me you're holding a grudge against him.
Against
Am I
everybody.
We never liked each other. He was sent by the Vatican to take my place here. The Vatican, which for centuries never tried to contact anyone in this town, sends a man to take my seat? I could do nothing but step down. Yes, I hated him as much as I hate the Vatican. And I'm grateful to whoever made him disappear.
What about your dispute with Arsen?
Where did you meet that fool?
He's my only chance to get across the lake, and
You need his boat to get to Klek. So why didn't he give it to you? He doesn't need it. He's dying due to that vampire of his.
What? I'm gonna need you to explain.
what vampire?
Didn't you talk to him?
I did.
And you didn't notice that hideous dark thing on his neck?
Did I?
No.
That fool got himself a parasitic giant worm. A leech he named Hem.
That's disgusting. But what is the reason you banned him?
I'm telling you, it's Hem. That
What?
thing was born and found deep inside the Carcassa forest. It's evil.
Can't he just get rid of it?
Arsen believes Hem was sent to him from God. Can you believe it? He gave it a name and looks to it as his own child.
Okay, weird.
His parents are inside the boat. Did you exhume them?
Of course I didn't. I ordered the gravekeeper to do it. Arsen and his family are not welcome here anymore. The man is not evil, merely a fool.
But
who
why
let
his
evil do
family
it.
though?
So what now? Anywhere else I could get a boat?
He is your only chance. And it seems like you are his only chance as well, if it's not too late.
What do you mean?
If he accepts to kill Hem, I promise I will think about reintegrating him and his family into our church again. But I need proof. I need to see Hem dead.
Why is everybody here just weird? I didn't even see anything on his neck. Did he have a leech? But again, why are his parents at fault here? They died before any of this happened. How are they at fault? Why can't they rest in peace?
How do you expect him to kill the thing he sees as his own child?
That is the tricky part. I already tried to persuade him. Now it's your turn. If you succeed, you will get what you want.
You will just think about reintegrating him, or you will do it?
I'll do it.
Immediately after I give you a dead Hem.
I promise.
Alright, let's go immediately to Arsen then. Continue the conversation. I don't think we have anything else to talk to, so let's teleport, I guess. this is gonna go great.
I don't want to look at the...
Yeah. I figured. I don't want to look at them either, but you know. Alright, Arsen, we gotta
again.
talk.
I talked to Henri about the dispute.
And? Is he going to remove the ban?
What is the reason he banned you in the first place?
I don't know.
Could you please step outside so I can see you better?
No. It's safer in here.
May I come in then?
You are not family.
No, he does have a black thing on his neck. Yeah, that's the Leech. Wow.
Henri is willing to unban you.
Is he? Really?
Yes, I will tell you all about our conversation, but you have to come outside. Step outside, please.
We talked before and you didn't ask me that. Why is it so important now?
Henri gave me something for you. I want to see you under the light while giving it to you.
I don't see the point, but if it's going to save my family... Now, what do you have to show me?
God, that leech thing on his neck is hideous.
No, please don't. Please. Why are you showing me, game?
That is Hem. I never imagined a leech could get so big. Henri was
Oh.
right. The vampire thing is sucking the life out of this poor, naive
Oh, it's
man. I have to
disgusting.
persuade him to give it to me.
Oh, that's disgusting. Why?
Arsen, we have to talk about your child.
You stay away from him. Is this why you wanted me out here? Stay away.
Calm down. I'm not going to do anything to him. I promise.
What do you want then?
Where did you find Hem?
I didn't find him. He found me. Years ago, I helped a young detective with a case he was working on. He then showed gratitude by giving me a bucket full of leeches. And there he
Why?
was. My little Hem. I'm so proud of him. He has grown much since that day. God bless that detective.
Literally, why?
It was Detective Mostov?
I believe that was his name. Martin. Why?
Just curious. How did you help him?
We went on a tour of the lake. I showed him some places, but he was mostly interested in the island of the asylum.
Did he say why he was interested in the island?
Something about a runaway. I don't know.
Who would that be? A runaway from before? Is it the guy who helped Victoria?
Henri told me Hem was born in the Carcassa forest.
That doesn't mean he is evil. Henri thinks anything that grows or lives in that forest must be tainted.
And so out of all the leeches you had, you picked the exact one that became Hem.
He picked me. He crawled his way out of the bucket, moved onto my left hand, and then all the way up to my neck, his favorite spot, where he sleeps and eats.
Why would you do this, Arsen?
How's your health?
Are you a doctor now?
I've noticed you have trouble breathing, and your skin has no color. Have you had this problem for a long time?
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel fine.
Didn't you say before you are too weak to board the boat?
The love of my child gives me strength and positivity. But I would feel better if I was allowed to attend masses again. And if my house would be blessed as it was before the ban.
I have an idea. You do, Benedict. I'm really curious what the idea you have.
I have an idea how we can solve your dispute with Henri.
I'm listening.
You have to give me Hem.
What? Forget it! Stay away!
Remember, I'm in the service of God. You have my word I won't hurt your child. This is the only way to get you absolved, but I need guidance from you. I mean, I don't know what Benedict's plan is. If he doesn't want to hurt him. Because if he gives his word, then I would assume he's gonna keep it. Or maybe he's a liar. Maybe he's a hypocrite.
This is the only way to get you absolved, but I need guidance from you.
What guidance?
And you have to keep our little secret to yourself.
I don't like this.
Remember, I'm in the service of God. You have my word, I won't hurt your child.
He will die without my blood!
No, he won't, and you know that. How long do you think he can live without you? And be honest with me, it's your family at stake here.
Maybe just for one night.
The plan is to find a leech similar to your Hem. For that to work, I'd need your guidance. Where can I find one?
Why do you need him then?
So I can compare him to his potential clone. Henri seems like a clever man, and surely he remembers Hem's appearance very well.
My dear child in the hands of a stranger.
Think of it as babysitting.
I can't do this.
As soon as I find his double, I will return Hem safely to you.
And then what?
I will bring the double to Henri, claiming it's Hem. All you will have to do from then on is hide Hem when you are near Henri.
You intend to lie to a man of God?
It's
Apparently.
for a greater good. God will understand.
I really hope he does.
Do you want to live?
If I die, Hem dies. I cannot let that happen. Your proposal seems like the only way out of this situation. My dear child, please forgive me. Do not fret. We'll meet again soon. Go now, in the hands of this monk. Farewell. I'll wait for you here. The house is lonely without you.
Where can I find his double?
I've never been inside the forest, but Ida told me once she found a place full of leeches. I believe it's where the detective found him. You must go through the wall of crosses and turn left at the crossroads. His brothers and sisters should be there, where Holly meets Hannah.
Hannah is the river?
It is. Keep him safe and get him back as soon as possible.
I will.
Let me say it again. Beware of the forest. It's easy to get lost in that malignant place.
What should I do now? Should I kill Hem, or find his double and kill it instead? Whatever I decide, God will understand. Dark times require immoral acts. Excuse me.
So now we have a choice to make. This is where our decisions will begin to matter. See, but the thing is, if he... Even if we sacrifice the real Hem, he's not gonna give us the boat. We're gonna be public enemy number 1 in his eyes. So that's probably not gonna work. He's not gonna give us the boat then. But so do we lie to a man of God? Although apparently Benedict and he fundamentally disagree about the Vatican and the details of their faith. Oh, past the wall of crosses.
That path seems to...
Okay, so nothing here. So, here? This is gonna be somewhere here. River?
The accursed Henna River. Lifeless and noxious.
Or is it not here then?
I can see the belfry of the Church of Mary.
Okay, not that. Let's try this way first. Although I don't think it'd be here. This was the hut. Yeah, this is not where I should be. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, nothing here.
I don't think it's locked.
Nope, no changes here. And we have the leech. That's gross.
Chem. Disgusting, slithery thing.
Can I can probably kill it right now. I can use the cleaver probably. But let's go find the double. Although I'm already lost as to where that would be. We went past the wall of crosses. This was the only way to go from the wall of crosses. I gotta go this way. Only path left, because over here I can examine the river, but that's it. That's all that's here. And walk on the paths. Nothing here either. This is just forest. And this is the trees.
A very weird and creepy.
So, nothing.
The natural gallows of.
Literally nothing.
It's a peculiar type of. I guess the red color of the.
Okay, I'm already lost. He said go past the wall of crosses, which I did. And these are the only paths past the wall of crosses. Unless unless there wasn't a wall of crosses, it was just regular crosses. It was a fence of crosses, maybe. Yeah, this is just regular things. The roots, the woods again.
Even a mere tree root look.
Yep, no, nothing new here. Maybe here with the circles. Oh, right. I was supposed to go immediately to the left. That's, yeah, okay. This wasn't open before, was it?
I think this is the place Arsen told me about. It's swarming with leeches. How am I going to find one similar enough to him?
Ah, boy.
They all look the same. Right. By concentrating only on the biggest ones.
So I was just supposed to go immediately left. That was on me.
It has a nasty scar. This is not the one.
Nothing here, then where? Oh, Leech over here.
No, too thin.
Leech. Oh, there's one Leech over here.
I don't know. Something is off with this one. Hideous. It's laying eggs right now.
Ew.
The size fits. This is the one. No need to search further.
So now just gotta. Let's
It
examine.
looks similar enough to him.
And kill it.
I should probably try something else.
Alright, so don't kill it. So I guess now we'll go return him to Arsen. And then go to the priest and give the fake one. And we're gonna hope that's gonna work. Maybe. Maybe a new save. Maybe a new save. Hem decision. Let's name this save. Arsen was over here, right? Nope. No, that wasn't. Nope. Oh, it was the other direction. Damn it. It was the other way. Okay, going back. Because I think we gotta deliver him first. Otherwise, we're gonna go there with 2 leeches, which is gonna be very suspicious. Probably not a good idea, I would say. Alright, Arsen, I'm back. Your kid's safe. You absolute weirdo.
Excuse me.
Can I give him back?
I have to talk to Henri first. Not yet.
What?
I have to talk to Henri first.
Found one similar to my child?
Not yet.
Except I did.
I have to talk to Henri first.
Found one similar to my child?
Not yet.
Alright, so I guess I actually have to go to the priest first. And make the decision on the spot. Decide which leech to present. So, I was right the first time. I had to go here. Run through. Run through the square. Run. Come on. You can do it, Benedict. I believe in you. You got this, buddy. You got this. To the police station, which we gotta go there as well later, though. Let's focus on this one first. Grab the leech. Into the church. And this is where we're gonna lie to a man of God. I hope you are ready.
I have nothing to do in there. I'm sinless.
No, nah. Questionable. Alright.
Excuse me.
Of course.
Can't talk to him, so I guess gotta just deliver the leech.
He doesn't want this thing alive. Only dead.
Well, how am I supposed to...
I should probably try something else.
What else?
I won't execute this vile thing here. Not in his house.
Was that the answer? The crucifix? Jeez. Alright. Will you do it here, outside of the house?
Evil! Meet this weapon of faith! It's dead. I should give it to Henri now.
Okay. So that's what I was supposed to do. Use the crucifix to kill it, not the cleaver. The cleaver made too much sense.
Hem is dead.
Proof?
Stabbed to death.
Are you sure this is him?
Arsen killed it in front of my eyes.
How did you manage to persuade that old fool?
Does it really matter now? It's done. The thing is rotting in hell.
Right. I have no reason to doubt the word of a fellow man of the cloth.
Well, you're in for some trouble.
To visit him soon. His house needs to be blessed.
I will. God bless you.
Take the boat. Row towards the truth, brother. I'll keep
Row,
you in
row,
my
fight the
prayers
power.
and hope we'll meet again soon.
I hope we don't. Because then you're gonna find out I lied to you, and that's not gonna end well at all, is it?
It's done. I gave Henri a dead leech from the forest. Here, take him back.
My child! Oh, how I've missed him. God bless you.
You are no longer banned from the church. Henri said he'll come by soon to bless your house.
Wonderful news. I am so grateful, stranger.
Don't forget to hide Hem from Henri and other people. You'll get yourself expelled again if you don't.
I already have an idea where
And you
I'll
also
keep him
probably
safe.
get me expelled.
You did your part. No need to worry about me. And I did my part too. I moved my parents out of the boat and into my house. Just temporarily. Until I can move them back to their grave. Take the boat now.
How can I find Kleck?
Get to the other side and then follow the shore. Once you get there, you'll know it. You really can't miss the 3 white fingers.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was about to say, people always say that you know when you see it, but that is a very distinct feature. Alright, Godspeed to you, Arsen, and him, I guess.